All right, there's 3 things we've learned about Las Vegas. 1, the baseball cards they give out on the street are actually not baseball cards. 2, always bring hand sanitizer. 3, never forget your pizza oven. Let's do this. All right, what's up, Vortex Nation? Welcome to SHOT Show 2018 and welcome to the Vortex booth. Now, if you follow us on YouTube, you know that this Ask Vortex is going to be a little bit different. We're coming to you obviously from Las Vegas, and we're going to be talking about the new for 2018 products that you guys asked us questions about on YouTube, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, just about everywhere. So let's get that started, and here we go. All right, so let's kick things off with the new Viper HD spotting scope. Now, you might have seen the Facebook product video and a couple of the teaser videos out there, but one thing that's really tough to tell from all these social media posts is the differences in the size and weight. So Derek Lecount and Jake Butler on Facebook wanted to know what's the difference in length and weight of the new Viper HDs in comparison to the old ones. So to answer the length question, I'm holding the straight spotting scope here now, and these are about a ½ an inch longer than the old Viper HD spotters. If you're looking at the angle, the length is actually exactly the same as the old Viper HD. Then when it comes to weight, you will see that it does bump up about 6 ounces in the comparable Viper HD ranges from new to old. But with that bump up, you're going to get a little bit better build quality overall, a little bit more durable when you're out there in the field. And of course, you do have that nice new sleek profile that's really packable with the helical focus. J-Mo.
All right, thanks, Jimmy. So we had Leonard Curtis Ty Rudkin wanted to know what other features can we see other than the helical focus on the new for 2018 Viper HD spotting scope. The first one is going to be the quick release eyepiece. So after a long day of glassing, you can just quickly snap that off, pack it in your bag, and get on your way. The other question they had wondered was, how is the optical system in terms of the old Viper HD spotting scope? Well, we've done a few things to improve that, give it a little bit better clarity, resolution, and just overall a little bit better brightness. All right.
And next up on the Chopper Black, we have the Crossfire Red Dot. Now, the Crossfire Red Dot is an exciting new product for us. A lot of you had questions on it, and Eman from YouTube had one of the more frequently asked questions that we've gotten, which is, what's the difference between the Crossfire Red Dot and the SPARC AR that we already know? On paper, features-wise and specs-wise, they look very similar. It's really the form and function of these that you're going to notice is the biggest difference. So looking at the SPARC AR, you're going to see that it is a snag-free optic. It's completely snag-free, and it's built with the body surrounding the turrets, and there's no side illumination dial like you have on the Crossfire here. Everything is integrated right into the base. It runs on a AAA battery that goes right into the integrated base, and the digital kind of button illumination controls are at the rear. So if you're looking for something to top an AR or other flat top platform, that's going to be an excellent option for you, and it's really a quick moving optic. Not to say the Crossfire, of course, isn't, but you have a simpler form of an illumination dial with the rotary dial sticking on the side. It's something that makes the form of this maybe not quite as sleek as a SPARC AR. It does run on a CR2032 battery, so you don't have the convenience of a AAA battery. That said, you do have the removable base, so let's say if you're going to run it on something like a 1022 or a shotgun or an AK-47, you can pop this included tall base off and put the low base on and run it on anything like that. So it also has the same footprint, that T1 kind of classic footprint that our SPARC 2 also had. So you can put numerous different kinds of bases. The aftermarket is full of all kinds of different types, from lower 1/3 co-witness to absolute, low, middle, you name it. You can get it for this guy. Now, another question that we got from just too many people to name really is, what's the battery life? Obviously, when you're talking about a little reflex red dot sight, battery life becomes an important topic of conversation. Now, in an effort to improve battery life on our red dots, we have taken some strides with this Crossfire Red Dot. So you're going to notice we like to list our battery settings on the middle setting. That's the setting you're probably going to be using 90% of the time, unless you're in bright daylight or you're using NVs or something like that. So you'll see that kind of 7,000 hour battery life listed on our website. Of course, if you do run it all the way down to the NV settings on setting 1 or something like that, you might reach right around that, that famous 50,000 hour battery life area. But again, we like to put it on the most useful setting and list it there, so about 7,000. If you crank that sucker all the way up and you're using it out in the middle of a bright sunny desert or something like that, you're probably going to be somewhere in the, you know, 500 to 1,000 hour range or so, roughly. But anyways, hopefully that helps answer a lot of your guys' questions regarding the Crossfire Red Dot. And next up, got the Razer HD Gen 2e.
Oh, hey there. So Steve Baker from Facebook wants to know, is the new Razer HD Gen 2e going to have the JM1 reticle available? The answer to that question is yes. Now, if JM1 isn't something that you're looking for, we're also going to have the VMR2 reticle available in both MOA and MRAD.
Hey guys, Rachel here. Hunter Tanner from Facebook wanted to know, the new Strike Eagle line we just came out with, right now is only an MOA, but are we going to be coming out with something in MRAD? Well, I'm going to tell you the answer right here. And that is, I don't know. So, you know, I can't tell you. Keep your eyes open for anything we may be coming out with in the future, and stay tuned. See you guys.
All right, now another question we've got from a lot of you on Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, all over the place on these new for 2018 Strike Eagles is why no first focal plane? What the heck, Vortex? What's going on? Well, hey, to answer that question, let's think about this. The Strike Eagle build-out is our second foray, really, into the entry-level, more affordable, fully featured tactical long-range capable rifle scopes. It's kind of a mouthful, but it follows up that Diamondback Tactical that we came out with last year. Now, if we were to come out with something like this with the same optical performance and the same features as these Strike Eagles, you'd be talking about a pretty significant price increase if you went first focal plane. So, to kind of avoid muddying the waters of that kind of affordable nature of the Strike Eagles, we started out with second focal plane. Now, that's not to say we've given up on the idea of a mid-range or more affordable first focal plane or optic. We certainly haven't, but the one thing you're going to want to keep in mind is that if we do come out with something like that in the future, we want to make sure that it has the optical performance and the features to back that up. We're not going for an on-paper monster, we're going for a performance monster here that's going to get the job that you want it to do done, and that's going to do it well. So, who knows, potentially keep an eye out for that in the near future. At some point, we might come out with something like that, and you can bet that if we do, it's going to be a great performing optic that you're going to want to check out. Until then, the Strike Eagles, though, seriously good performer, and with second focal plane, you can do dang near anything you could with a first focal plane optic, maybe besides a couple of, you know, competition series like a PRS or something like that. But second focal plane, highly capable. You're going to want to check these out. They're great.
Okay, I'm back. So, there are some products that we came out with in 2018 that we haven't touched on too much, and I kind of wanted to talk about them a little bit. First off, we have the Kaibab HDs that we came out with that are now in an 18 by 56. Great for Western hunting, so I recommend totally checking those ones out. Two other products we came out with, two new rangefinders. We came out with a 1300, and we also came out with an 1800. Take the same awesome features you know and love in the 1000 and 1500 and further extend the capability downrange. So, other products you'd like to check out, I would totally recommend signing up for our catalog. You can shoot us an email, you can comment below. We would love to answer any questions. But now let's go talk about some price points for all 2018 products. Would you look at that? All the new for 2018 products are set up right here for us. Here they are. Everything from our Viper spotting scopes, our Strike Eagle line editions, Razer HD Gen 2e, Crossfire Red Dot, and the new products we just talked about over there. Now the biggest question we keep getting, what is the price on these bad boys? Here it is, MSRP listed right above for all of these products. So please feel free, if you have any other questions, comment below, shoot us an email, give us a call. We're always here to help. Thanks for tuning in, Vortex Nation. See you next time.
All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in to this special edition of Ask Vortex. You never know what we're going to do next, so keep asking your questions with hashtag AskVortex in the comments below and elsewhere on social media. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and keep tuning into the Vortex life, and we'll see you next time.